Dr. Wessels here. Do you have a couple minutes for your sales development? We're talking about the DealSMARTS forever free licensed sales methodology. And we're talking about how to accelerate a decision if it's going well for you. Now remember, there's a 2x2 that you can use to work every deal and create an advantage. I like advantages. We call this the tactical core of the DealSMARTS methodology. So this is the second tactical move. What do we want to have happen in a deal that is going well? Things happen around compelling events, or what we call deadlines. So you need to know when the decision is going to be happening. We have other content on forecasting and driving the timing of the deal if you need help on that. But you need to know when it's going to happen precisely. You better know when it is. Maybe not down to the minute, but the time and date of that decision should be known to you. On the way to decision time, things go well or they don't. Here's our little rhyme. When things are going my way, aren't going my way, I need to press for a delay. When things are looking up, time to speed up. Speed up? Speed up? How can I speed things up? Well, speeding things up is possible. It's just as possible as getting a delay. And this is because it's all still about the pain point and resolving the pain point. So exactly how do we speed things up? No, a discount isn't going to be the best thing. You know, everyone expects it, and it's meaningless. It's just giving up price that would be asked to be giving up later, even after the deadline. Second, cutting the price diminishes your credibility, and when you offer a price, you should be offering it in good faith. This is the price, and when you say it, it should mean something. What you really have are two options. You have a personal appeal and you have a business case. Now let's discuss the personal appeal really quickly. It sounds like, come on, Mr. Customer, I have kids to feed, and a dog, and a cat, and a neighbor's cat, and a squirrel, and a chipmunk, and a mouse, and a few beetles. If I need this deal tomorrow or the cat food coupon's gonna expire, please. Personal appeals rely on a relationship, and they are an extreme test of that. If a personal appeal makes you feel a little nervous, that's your gut telling you that you don't have a strong relationship. And think about that for a second and let it sink in. Now we have a module on relationship building and relationship strengthening if you need help there, but just ask the customer if they can get the deal done by a date because it could help you. That's not going to make you nervous. This works a lot more often than you would think if you have a good or at least decent relationship. Now let's talk to the more complicated part, which is called the business case, your second option. A business case is where you have quantified the costs and consequences of staying put and not buying. Ideally, these costs and consequences are not compared to your competitor, but to, the price differential, or just what they're spending in excess of now. A powerful approach is to show the customer the cost of clinging to what their status quo. And this is how you show that the devil you know is actually stealing from you. Not being covered under an insurance policy is the simplest form of that. You're not covered, and if you don't do this now, eek, what if? You're gonna lose, things are gonna burn down, you're gonna be homeless. If you can't do that, you need to show a quantitative effect per day, week, month, or year. If the customer is well qualified and they're solving a real business problem, they will be persuaded by a rationale presented in a business case. Look, if the stakes are relatively low, it could be a proposal expiration or a temporary discount. Note again that offering a discount is taking it away, or it won't work. We have a module on framing the pain point and the value proposition for more losses versus gains and how that makes a bigger impact. But if the stakes are high in your deal, you will need to show the customer how their dawdling is costing them serious money or risking very bad consequences. Show them it's costing them $100 a day or something similar. Make that number relatively impactful. And the pro tip here is to talk about what they would have to do to recoup that money if they don't buy. Mr. Customer, you're losing $100 a day if you wait. To make up for that, you need to get 2 additional orders every day. And that's just to get even. Look, if you order today, you can save that, and those sales will actually increase your bottom line. The more lethal the consequences are, the better. But again, don't blow your credibility. It has to be real, it has to be reasonably possible, and it has to be reasonably probable. The summary is, You can do two things to speed up your sale. You can do a personal appeal, rely on your relationship and ask for the favor of the customer to act now for you. Or you can put together a business case that shows the customers the cost and consequences of not buying now. Above all else, you need to make sure you practice these tactics with an eye on your credibility. No sale is worth your reputation, so make your recommendations based on facts and real consequences. Because the only thing we can't make more of is time, so sell well.